Hey, Yusuf, so
So,
I hear we cut off a little too soon. What just happened here?
well, we missed the part that we have so many rugs that just came off the loom that needs to go finishing. And Wajid is waiting to show what he does.
That's awesome. Okay, hold on a minute. I'm going to turn off my camera so that you don't see me. Okay, excellent. So Wajid is head of washing.
Why not? What's
So
that?
sorry, tell us again what you're doing and who you're with.
So I'm with Wajid and Latif right now. They're just checking the rug that just came off the looms from the villages, and basically Wajid's job is rug washing. He spears the whole washing finishing department.
Hi, Wajid, how are you? Good to see you.
Just
Wow.
a second, I forgot to turn off the.
That's okay, take your time.
Okay.
Hey,
Can you
Wajid.
turn on your camera also?
Sure, Salam to you, Wajid.
Yes.
Salam to you, Wajid.
Okay. So
Latif.
Wajid here. Okay.
Assalamualaikum.
So Wajid has been waiting to show what he does. And we kind of missed, I walked by and I forgot to do, show his part. And he was like, okay.
Well, tell Wajid, we will make certain that this goes out as a special video for everyone who is part of our cooking. Believe me, you will
Yes.
not be missed, although they may be eating all the Shami kebabs without you.
Yeah, ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਵੀ ਕੋਈ ਬੇਫਿਕਰ ਕਰੋ ਅਸੀਂ ਇਹਨੂੰ ਇਸ ਨਾ ਵਿੱਚ ਸ਼ਾਮਲ ਕਰ ਦਿਆਂਗੇ ਵੀਡੀਓ 'ਚ ਤੇ ਇੰਜ ਲੱਗੇਗਾ ਲੇਕਿਨ ਇਹ ਵੇਖ ਕੇ ਭਾਵੇਂ ਦੂਜੇ ਉੱਤੇ ਬੈਠ ਕੇ ਸ਼ਾਮੀ ਕਬਾਬ ਖਾਂਦੇ ਹੋ
So these are rugs that have just come in from the village?
Yes, they just came off the looms.
All right, and then explain, Yusuf, what happens at this point. So they've come in from
Yeah.
the village. They're being
Yeah, so they come in, so they usually get inspected by everybody to make sure that, anything that needs to happen before it goes into washing, that it does. Otherwise, it goes straight into washing. So usually the team of guys storms in and checks everything before rug gets sent to washing. And Wajid is just as much involved with the group as everybody else is.
So Wajid, how long have you worked with Bunyaad?
कितनी देर हो गई ये बुनियाद ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਕੰਮ ਕਰਨੇ
बुनियाद ना सर शुरू बुनियाद ने कितना माशाल्लाह 30 साल से
Yeah, he said it seems like I've been around here for 30 years. It's pretty much because his uncle used to be in charge of the rug washing finishing department. The first learning tour that like 2005 happened, actually that was the second one, that was his uncle being in charge, and Wajid worked with him. His name was Yusuf too. Wajid worked with him, and so now Wajid is in charge ever since.
और किसी ने नहीं किया बस बुनियाद
He said it's always been Bunyaad.
So tell us what makes Bunyaad the place for you to be.
ਪੁੱਛਣੇ ਵੀ ਦੱਸੋ ਬੁਨਿਆਦ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਹੈ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਸਾਹਮਣੇ
And just put hey Han so that I can see him talking.
Yeah, he is gonna
बुनियाद माशाल्लाह
back. Yeah. So ਪੁੱਛਣੇ ਵੀ ਯਾਨੀ ਤੇਰੇ ਸਾਹਮਣੇ ਬੁਨਿਆਦ ਕਿਹੜੀ ਚੀਜ਼ ਖਾਸ ਹੈ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਤੂੰ ਮਹਿਸੂਸ ਕਰਨਾ
Shift your camera up a little bit. sweetheart.
ਜਿਹੜੀ ਹੈ ਨਾ ਬਹੁਤ ਹੀ ਅੱਛੀ ਚੱਲਦੀ ਪਈ ਹੈ ਸ਼ੁਰੂ ਤੋਂ ਹੀ
He said our life's doing well because of Bunyaad.
ਬੁਨਿਆਦ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਅਸੀਂ ਫੈਮਿਲੀ ਦੀ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਰਹਿ ਰਹੇ
It's like a family for us being at Bunyaad.
ਸਾਡੀ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਵੀ ਜ਼ਰੂਰਤ ਹੋਵੇ ਪੂਰੀ ਕਰਦੇ ਨੇ
Bunyaad takes care of all of our needs.
ਤੇ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਹੋਰ ਕਿਹੜੇ ਪਾਸੇ ਜਾਣ ਦੀ ਲੋੜ ਹੈ
He said, we don't need to go anywhere else.
ਹੋਰ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਲੋੜ ਹੀ ਕੋਈ ਨਹੀਂ ਕਿਸੇ ਪਾਸੇ ਜਾਣ ਦੀ
There's no need for us to go anywhere else. So Bunyaad is a wonderful place to be.
बुनियाद ही साडी मां है बुनियाद ही साडा बाप
He said, Bunyaad is like the parents.
है
So, and he is parents of how many?
ये तेरे माँ बाप ये अगर तो बच्चे भी नहीं तेरे ठीक है
हाँ जी
इधर आने अच्छा so
माई बाप भी जिंदा नहीं माशाल्लाह
his parents are living and
बड़ी दुआ करते ना बुनियाद के वास्ते
he said, you know, my parents really are they living and they really like Bunyaad and they pray for Bunyaad basically because Bunyaad has done an amazing job for their family and for their kids' family.
And he has-
कहने ने भी ਜਦੋਂ ਕਿਤੇ ਆਣ ਤਾਂ ਉਹਨੂੰ ਲੈ ਕੇ ਆਓ ਸਾਡੇ ਕੋਲ ਵਿਲੇਜ ਗਾਉਂ ਵਿੱਚ ਲੈ ਕੇ ਆਓ
He said, you know, his parents hope that someday they that we all go visit them because they want to thank you, you know, for everybody who makes things happen for their kids and their grandkids.
Well, Wajid, I think,
ਸਾਡੇ ਨਾਲ ਅੱਛੇ ਨੇ ਫਿਰ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਨੇ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਮਿਲਾਓ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਲਿਆਓ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ
He said, you know, we talk about how wonderful Bunyaad is, but then they want to say, please come, bring them in so we can thank them personally.
well, Wajid, I think I can speak for everybody who was on the video earlier that we want to thank you for all that you do because you are keeping alive an art form. You're doing it with such amazing detail and care that what you are giving to the world is this amazing piece of art that is gonna stand way beyond you and me and just really speak to the folks behind it for many generations to come.
ਵੀ ਸਾਡੇ ਸਾਹਮਣੇ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਕੰਮ ਕਰਦੇ ਹੋ ਨਾ
ਜੀ ਜੀ
ਜੋ ਤੁਹਾਡਾ ਕੰਮ ਹੈ ਕਲੀਨਾ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ
ਹਾਂਜੀ ਹਾਂਜੀ
ਇਹ ਉਹ ਕੰਮ ਹੈ ਜਿਹਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਇਹ ਕਲੀਨੇ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਸਾਡੇ ਜਾਣ ਤੋਂ ਬਾਅਦ ਨਾ ਸਾਡੇ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਸਾਰੇ ਜਾਣ ਤੋਂ ਬਾਅਦ ਇੱਕ ਕਾਇਮ ਦਮ ਰਹਿਣਗੇ ਠੀਕ ਹੈ
ਇਨਸ਼ਾਅੱਲਾ
ਔਰ ਲੋਕ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਨਾ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਯਾਦ ਕਰਨਗੇ
ਬੇਸ਼ੱਕ
ਤੇ ਉਸ ਯਾਦ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਤੁਹਾਡਾ ਬਹੁਤ ਹੱਥ ਹੋਏਗਾ
ਇਨਸ਼ਾਅੱਲਾ
ਸਹੀ ਹੈ ਨਾ
Now, Wajid, you have 5 kids, right?
ਕਿੰਨੇ ਬੱਚੇ ਨੇ
ਪੰਜ ਬੱਚੇ ਨੇ
5 kids, yes, indeed.
And they are from, I forget, you told me yesterday, they are from age,
ਬੱਚੇ ਦੀ
What?
ਉਮਰ ਦੱਸ
ਬੱਚੀ ਵੱਡੀ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਹੈ ਜੀ ਮਾਸ਼ਾਅੱਲਾ 14-15 ਸਾਲਾਂ ਦੀ ਹੋ
He says the oldest one is about 15 years old. And they're all in school. And his wife takes them to school. She actually drives. And so she basically takes them to school, brings them back from school. She lives out in the village. It's like a small
suburb.
city a suburb, yes. So she is able to drive, so she can drive the kids to school and bring them back. So that takes loads off of his mind because otherwise he'll be concerned about it.
ਅਸੀਂ ਭਾਬੀ ਜੀ ਖੁਸ਼ ਹਾਂ ਅੱਲਾ ਦੇ ਹੁਕਮ ਨਾਲ ਅੱਲਾ ਦਾ ਕਰਮ ਹੈ ਸਾਡੇ ਤੇ ਅਸੀਂ ਬੁਨਿਆਦ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਕੰਮ ਕਰਨੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਫਖਰ ਹੈ
He said, you know,
ਅਸੀਂ ਖੁਸ਼ ਹਾਂ
it's wonderful. We're very happy working with Bunyaad. Bunyaad takes care of many needs of our family, our daily needs, and so we're very happy to be part of Bunyaad.
so I'm gonna ask one other thing, and since I know you for so long, I know I can ask you this. I believe you and I are around the same age. I'm 51, and I believe you're just a little bit older than me, correct?
He's actually 50. 50 ਸਾਲ ਉਮਰ ਹੈ
ਜੀ
ਉਮਰ
ਉਮਰ ਹਾਂਜੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਬਣ ਜਾਂਦੀ
He's 51 years old.
All right, so how long can you sit like that?
ਕਿੰਨੀ ਦੇਰ ਬਹਿ ਸਕਦਾ ਹੈ
ਇਸ ਨਾਲ ਤਾਂ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਕੋਈ ਪਰਵਾਹ ਨਹੀਂ
He said I could pretty much sit like this for as long I want. He said this is how I've done for years, and so it doesn't stress my life. He said I work hard, and so it keeps me in good shape.
So Wajid, I have to say, we are not only amazed by your work, but also your flexibility. We are all jealous of your flexibility. Because I just tried that yesterday, Yusuf, and I'm here to tell you, I think I've lost some of that over the last couple of years.
ਕਰੀ ਅਸੀਂ ਸਾਡੇ ਕੋਲ ਇੰਜ ਬੈਠਾ ਨਹੀਂ ਜਾਂਦਾ ਕਿਉਂਕਿ ਅਸੀਂ ਕਦੀ ਅਸੀਂ ਬੰਦੇ ਹੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਨਾ ਕਦੀ ਠੀਕ ਹੈ ਤੇ ਯਾਨੀ ਵੇਖ ਕੇ ਤੇ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਬੜੀ ਹੁੰਦੀ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਬੜੀ ਗੱਲ ਹੈ ਵੈਸੇ ਹੈ
So
ਅਸੀਂ
to finish this, Wajid, we do cooking once a month. And usually Yusuf and I are trying to think, what should we cook next? What should we cook next? So I have a question for you. What do you think we should cook next?
ਕਿ ਭਾਵੇਂ ਕਿ ਬਈ ਆਮ ਤੌਰ ਤੇ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਲੋਕ ਪੁੱਛਦੇ ਨੇ ਬਹੁਤ ਸਾਰੇ ਕਿ ਜਾਂ ਅਸੀਂ ਲੋਕਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਪੁੱਛਨੇ ਕਿ ਕੀ ਅਗਲੇ ਮਹੀਨੇ ਕੀ ਕੁੱਕ ਕਰੀਏ ਅਸੀਂ ਕਿਹੜੀ ਚੀਜ਼ ਬਣਾਈਏ ਕਿਉਂਕਿ ਅੱਜ ਕਲਾਸ ਸਟੱਡੀ ਸੀ ਨਾ ਕੁਕਿੰਗ ਨਹੀਂ ਸੀ ਠੀਕ ਹੈ ਤੇ ਤੇਰੇ ਖਿਆਲ ਨਾਲ ਅਸੀਂ ਕਿਹੜੀ ਚੀਜ਼ ਅਗਲੇ ਮਹੀਨੇ ਬਣਾਈਏ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਕਿ ਤੇਰੇ ਨਜ਼ਰੀਏ ਨਾਲ ਲੋਕਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਪਤਾ ਚੱਲਣੀ ਚਾਹੀਦੀ ਹੈ
ਮੈਂ ਤੇ ਇਹੋ ਗੱਲ ਕਵਾਂਗਾ ਕਿ ਇਨਸ਼ਾਅੱਲਾ ਇਹ ਇਸ ਟਾਈਮ ਪੰਜਾਬ ਹੈ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਸਾਡਾ ਕੁਈਨ ਬਣਦਾ ਪਿਆ ਤੇ ਇਹਦੇ ਤੇ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਜ਼ੋਰ ਦੇਣਾ ਚਾਹੀਦਾ
ਨਹੀਂ ਮਤਲਬ ਕੋਈ ਪਕਾਉਣ ਵਾਲੀ ਇੱਥੋਂ ਦੀ ਕੋਈ ਤੇਰੇ ਹਿਸਾਬ ਨਾਲ ਕੋਈ ਐਸੀ ਡਿਸ਼ ਹੋਵੇ
ਖਾਣ ਵਾਲੀ
because Wajid himself is a great chef you know that
I know, I was already thinking May.
ਭਿੰਡੀ ਤੇ ਗੋਸ਼ਤ
he loves okra and beef
Okra and beef.
beef and okra that's his favorite and okra that's his favorite
All right, so Wajid, inshallah, how about in May?
we can if mei de vich dish rakhi hai
ਹਾਂ ਕਿਉਂ ਨਹੀਂ
he said why not
ਠੀਕ ਹੈ
he said I've made it for you in the past and I'll be very happy to be part of that
That's wonderful. Well, thank you, Wajid. Thank you very much for coming in at now. I believe it's 12:30 at night. Thank you for spending the time and telling everybody what Bunyaad means. Thank you for being part of Bunyaad.
Okay, I'm getting
All right. There we are. Thank you, Wajid. All right, sweets. We're going to make the rest of our Shami kebabs. Wajid, you want some of our Shami kebabs?
Wajid ਕਹਿ ਰਹੇ ਕਿ ਸਾਡੇ ਸ਼ਾਮੀ ਕਬਾਬ ਅਸੀਂ ਹੁਣ ਬਣਾਣੇ ਨੇ ਤੇ ਆਪਣਾ ਯਾਨੀ ਖਾਣੇ ਸਾਡੇ ਵਾਲੇ ਖਾਣੇ ਕਿ ਉਹਦੇ ਵਾਲੇ ਖਾਣੇ
So I have Maggie here helping.
He said, I think I'll go eat in the kitchen here.
Oh, Wajid! Ay, ay, ay. No, you don't think these three can make an amazing?
He's you remember that you gave them like they care for those aprons so much. He said, I remember that I see you wearing an apron. So he said, my kids still have them.
Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. Well, thank you guys. Yeah, we're going to try to fry up the rest of our Shami kebabs. And we're going to actually add tea to the tea because that was the one thing I didn't have setting out.
Okay.
So we made a wonderful herbal mix.
Wonderful. That's a good tea. I just finished mine because I was like upstairs and it chilled down very quickly. So
I hear you. Well, that was very lovely. Everybody's basically, the very few that left us before all had to leave because of one reason or another, but almost everyone said goodbye. But we had a total of 67. So it's our standard about 50% 50% of the people. And we had quite a few store managers. Andrea from Day Mill stayed on the whole time.
I saw that. I saw her and I saw Derek.
Yeah, I don't know where Derek got to, but he was there.
Yeah, I saw him